All right, we are here live for our matchday watch along for Spurs versus Saints. Let's do this. Right, here we are, live and ready. As you can see, I'm on my lonesome. Jack has other commitments going on tonight, so it will just be me. We may have some special guests joining us later this evening, but we will see how that goes. How's everyone doing? Everyone keeping well in the chat section? Welcome along. Flipping out, there's some comments here from like very early. Wow. It's good to see everyone live and well here. How's everyone's days been? Has it been good? I have the team sheets here. Let's have a look. So, it's right in front of my face. I've got to go left or right here. So looking through the team sheet, it appears that we don't have an out-and-out number 6 in this. So I'm guessing Rav is mixing a few things up. So I'm going to stand to... Let's move over here so you can see me. There we go. There we go. Still here. Still here. So it's gone with McCarthy in goal. That's another interesting one. I guess he's just mixing it up, just trying a few things out, really. Bit depressing now that we've got nothing left to play for apart from pride. So I guess he's sort of testing the waters to see what we've got here. I'm over here on TikTok as well, so we've done on there too. So looking at the back line, Walker Peters obviously going to be in the right back position. Vestergaard, Bednarek. Oh, hang on. That's maybe what he's done. Maybe he's going for like a 5 at the back or 3 at the back with some deep wing backs and then using those. It's interesting because he's got Bednarek, Vestergaard and Salisu. So I would guess he's doing that. Wait a minute. I don't see Bertrand. I should really read this team sheet before I start reading it out live on air, really. That would probably help. So looking at this, he's going to be going for Salisu in left back and Walker Peters in right back, with Armstrong and Ward-Prowse, I guess, with Ward-Prowse dropping slightly deeper, and then having Teller and Walcott as the attacking wingers with Ings and Adams at front. So, not sure what to think about this, to be honest with you. But on the bench, doesn't look like Bertrand is even on the bench. So we've got Forster on the bench, Stevens, Yankovic, Diallo, Will Ferry, Dan Nalundalu, Nathan Redmond, Minamino, and Gineppo. I'm surprised he's not using Minamino. So what do we think of that? Do we like it? Apparently Bertrand's injured. Okay. Yeah. I'm doing well, Toby. Thank you. Ask me in 2 hours' time. No, it's a bit of a strange feel, this game, really, isn't it? Obviously, we're all delighted that this European Super League has fallen on its face. So, yeah, we're just generally quite happy about that. I have to say, I'm not that surprised. I think once Mr. Perez went on live TV and then said something as if this was to save football, everyone thought, yeah, this is going to be a bad idea, and dropped away. I think James Milner sort of said it was like someone organised a night out without telling the missus. That was basically summed up this whole Super League thing. So there we go. There we go. But we're about, let me see, 7 minutes away from kickoff. But effectively, what do we have to play for? Can we progress up the table? Let's have a look at this. I've just seen this comment here about the Spurs lineup. So let's see who they got in there. Lineups. Interesting. Okay, so for Spurs, it's Hugo Lloris to goal, Eric Dyer, Serge Aurier, Sergio Reguilon, Alderweireld, Lo Celso, Højbjerg, and Ndombele, Heung-min Son, Lucas Moura, and Gareth Bale. Interesting. 3 former Southampton players in there, with Gareth Bale, Højbjerg, and Alderweireld. Interesting. And on the bench, they got Dele Alli, Moussa Sissoko, Vinicius, Harry Winks, who we're apparently linked with. That'd be an interesting one. Eric Lamela, who scored that ridiculous goal against Arsenal. Come on, let's hope for a decent game of football at least. It's the least we deserve, right? Predictions tonight. Score predictions. Good shout, everyone. What are we going to go for? Let us know your score predictions. And we'll roll through them. Do you know what? Tonight is an absolute mystery to me because you got a Spurs side which don't have Jose Mourinho calling the shots, so they could suddenly be flying off the blocks. Did I just say an injury to Vestergaard? I see Vestergaard. That's exactly what it is for us. Get the clock nice and ready. Hopefully I got no delay on tonight, so I don't have to pause it. Right, okay, so before we do that, score predictions. Let's go. Right. Imagine if Carl and Peter scores. Yeah, that would be amazing. Okay, starting off, we've got Finbar Kelly here is going for a 2-2. Saint 194 is going for a 1-1. Joe Leach is going for a 3-1 either way. Both teams are relatively attacking today. Yeah, it's a good shout. Ryan's going for a 2-0 Saints. Named going for a 2-1 to Saints. D Taggart's going for a 3-1 Spurs. And Alex is going for a 9-0 to Saints. Well, wouldn't that be wonderful? Wouldn't that be wonderful indeed? Do you know what? I'm a bit mixed on today. I like this one. 3-1 either way. I think that's a very good shout. Looking at the lineups. But do you know what? If we start the way we have been the last few games, and I don't think we will. I really hope we don't, because it's almost like we kind of we've got to play without fear tonight. There's no reason for us to sit back at all. Oh, it's interesting. On the chart, they had Armstrong in a number 6 position. See about that. And one more here from Jacob, 2-1 to Saints. Do you know what? I'm going to go 3-1 Saints. That's what I'm going to go for. I want a reaction. But as always, if you're new here, please be sure to subscribe to the channel with notifications on. And if you haven't already, smash that like button because it does help the channel out. Thanks so much for that. And we do we have? I think we have Super Chat enabled on this. So if you want to do any Super Chat, super stickers or whatever they are, they're all available down there. And we are playing in our red kit and the red shorts, which we last played in against Newcastle. This is much better conditions than that game. Ho, ho, ho. How about on TikTok? Any score predictions there? How's everyone feeling after the semi-final exit? I'm pretty gutted still, to be honest with you. It's like a massive missed opportunity. Question here, are you happy about Super League getting cancelled? Yes, of course I am. I'm ready with the clock. Come on, you Saints, let's do this. All right, we are on. Woo! So Ryan Mason's only 29. Does that make him the youngest Premier League manager in history? Interesting stat. Teller pushing down the left there. Nice shot, Daniel Levy. Oh, aren't we the superheroes pulling out the Super League? No, you're still the villains, and you will be held accountable. Come on. We got a free kick. It already looked like we're pressing more than we did on Sunday, which is good because we didn't do anything on Sunday. We sat back, we didn't press, we created no chances and no shots on goal. Let's see how long it takes us to get a shot on goal. You are kidding me. Oh! Double strike on goal there. There's a header and a volley by Shay Adams. It's already looking 10 times better than it did on Sunday. Cross into the box. Salisu with a header. Shay with a volley. Oh, anywhere else that's going in. Both those things. It's like they were aiming for Hugo Lloris. Oh. Corner ball in. Oh, right across the face of the goal. Bednarek with a headed opportunity. Everyone gets nervous when Bednarek scores a goal, don't they? No, wasn't anywhere near. That's another corner. That's it. Lively, lively. Come on. Prowse with the corner on the right side. All central defenders are in the box. Flooded in the penalty area. It's cleared out by Spurs. Who's that looking? Is that Teller? Yeah, it is Teller. Teller looks good already. Salisu's looking great. It's interesting what's going to happen with Salisu playing in a left back position, though. Cross into the box, just replaying it now. Oh, Salisu scored. Oh, Shay's volley. Anywhere else, that's in. 2 shots on goal, 2 shots on target, 3 minutes played. Can't hate on that. All Southampton to start off, though. This is all Southampton. And it's all Southampton. Oh, Southampton FC. Wider Cole Peters. Looking him absolutely rinsing humans on there. That's a poor cross by Prowse. Humanson just tried to blast it against the Saints player and just passed it to one instead. Thank you for that. Positive start. The first 2 minutes in the last 2 months, yeah. Agreed. Jack is fine. Jack is just not available tonight, but he will be back. Don't worry. We have to tell him that all the comments were, "Where's Jack?" He'll love that. Spurs with their first attack. Humanson out very, very wide. Humanson slightly more central. Good challenge to get the ball back. Lovely touch. Why do we look like we got 100 times the amount of confidence that we had on Sunday? Because we've got nothing to lose. That's why, isn't it? Salisu looking quite comfortable. Wow. Armstrong blasting through. Go on, Ings. Oh. Because this fixture last season ended 2-1 with Spurs going down to 10 men. That's a wayward pass. Cole Peters picks up with a crazy strike that's just rolled into the penalty area for Lloris to pick up. Nothing to be alarmed at there. Spurs trying to play it out from the back. Saints are closing down again. That's so much better already. And look at that, we've got the possession back. Why weren't we doing that on Sunday? The nasty challenge on Salisu. Made a noise I could hear from here. Oh, yeah. That's a good play there from Tottenham. Bail out wide. So much tighter. Celso with the ball there. Back to Højbjerg. No, first 10 minutes, been very good. No complaints. It's a long ball by Alderweireld, which has somehow got through to Gareth Bale. Flipping out. They're in here. Oh. Ah, straight wide by Lo Celso. It's like Salisu was caught out. Deep ball. He would have been onside, Gareth Bale. It's a poor first touch from Salisu, which bounces up. Jumps back to Gareth Bale. Another poor touch, which gives it Lo Celso with a strike, which is about a metre wide. So what minute are you on? I am on the 10 minutes, 26, 27, 28, 29. That's where I am. It's coming out. Bertrand injured. Yes, he is injured. Apparently so. Although it does sound a little bit suspicious. Some good play from Tottenham there. Tottenham with a strike. Ambitious strike from Lucas Moura. Not much behind it. Bounces that wide. Imagine being a manager at 29. A manager of a big club at 29. Shots fired. He is. Youngest manager in Premier League history. There it is. Oh, great ball. Oh. Whew. Danny seemed to slip as he crossed that, but somehow nearly got to Shea Adams in the centre of the box there. Oh, this is so much better than Sunday. Why? Oh, it's a good ball in. Oh, Cole Peters. Oh. Oh, just didn't seem to come to his feet right, and he just bounced around, and he managed to get a shot away. He was onside. Just took it. Yeah, should have hit it first time, maybe. Ball in from Bednarek. Reguilón with a poor interception. And actually probably held up the ball for Kyle Walker-Peters to come onto the shot. See if the stats have updated. How's that a foul? Shea Adams committed the foul. Whilst it looked like he was being fouled. Don't know what to make of that. Right, here we go. Possession stats. Oh. Look at this. Possession, 44% Southampton, 56 to... oh, it's just changed. 47% to Southampton, 53 to Spurs. We've had a total of 4 shots. 4 shots. 3 on target. I mean, it's great, but it's equally depressing at the same time. Like, where was this on Sunday? The Spurs don't look bad. They're creating chances. Yeah, you ain't getting a fan for that, Spurs. Armstrong picks up the ball. He might be a great number 6 for all we know. Ings picking up the ball. Oh! Oh, nearly got through to Walcott. Okay, Southampton the ball. Take that, Lucas Moura. Interception from Vestergaard. Good lad. Good lad. Everyone's got to do that thing in 17 minutes, remember? Stuart Armstrong. He's a liar. Oh, Salisu just says pockets picked by Gareth Bale. Squared out to the corner of the box. Who was that having a shot? Was Lo Celso having a shot? I was going to say, it didn't look like Højbjerg. Gareth Bale with the ball out wide. Tottenham just playing it around on their halfway line at the moment. Come on. You're not going to get that. Right. Ambitious long ball from Serge Aurier to Heung-min Son. Or Son Heung-min, whichever way. So there's a fly around the studio at the moment. It's really annoying me. Getting a very long shot at Daniel Levy here. Nothing to say on that. You ain't got anything nice to say. Don't say anything at all. Pull it back for a foul? No. Nicely done. Oh, what? Salisu looks lively. Like it. No. No, that's not a foul for me. How is that a foul? That's not a foul. It's not a foul. Go on. Oh, great ball. Shames with the ball. Oh, Talat having a shot from outside the box. That's pretty ambitious. Our passing game is so much better. Armstrong with a looping. Oh, I forgot to do the 70-minute thing. Sorry, Jack. Forgot to do it. He's a lawyer. It's lively. It's lively. I like it. Yep, I'll throw. Very good. Look at that. Total shots 5, 3 on target, and 2 corners. Can we keep this up? I hope so. I really do. I don't think they've got any excuses. I don't think anyone's going to be overtired from playing that lackluster 90 minutes on Sunday. The Spurs played on the Friday night with a draw against Everton, which I thought they were very lucky to get. Quite similarly, if Harry Kane's not on the pitch, they lose that game 2-0. Simple as. Sorry, give me 2 secs. Hang on. There we go. I'm back. Come on. We got 47% in there. Half. Like that. What's that? Pressing all the time. Oh, Spurs on the break here. Got plenty of space. Cross coming into the box. Deflected up. Get rid. Salisu. Good lad. Cleared out. Picked up by Spurs on the halfway line. Felt a bit slow to get out there, but I think that's just down to the fact of how well we've played so far in the first half. Gareth Bale with a cross into the box. It's a very high cross. Cleared out. Spurs pick up the ball again. And again. Come on, get the ball back. That's it. Press, press, press. And Ndombele jumping around. The thing I like about this though is they're not giving them time to play, which is good. There's 2 of them pressing. Kyle Walker-Peters. Nice. Side ball. It came off you, Lo Celso. They've been resting for 3 months. Yeah. Yeah, they have. That's a good point. Found Shay. Playing out from the back here, Bednarek. Shared him to a ton of space. Out wide to Teller. Breaking into the box. Oh, he looks dangerous. Sergio Aurier. What were we claiming for there? A corner? We got a corner. We got a corner. Another corner. Teller's playing great. Playing really well. This is our third corner in the game. Come on. Come on. Oh, nearly in. Infringement on Loris. He was going for goal, though. He will score one of them. He will score one of them. I'll put the substitutes in there. There you go. Nicely done. Danny tracking back, getting the ball. Armstrong pushing forward. I'm not sure who's playing like a defensive midfield role, or there isn't an out and out one. Looking aggressive. So much more aggression today. Much more fight. Lucas Moura breaking down. Heung-min Son. Moura. It's a good challenge from Kyle Walker-Peters. And Tottenham with their first corner. .27 minutes played. Who are we looking out for? It's a short corner by Gareth Bale. And it's over. Yes. Goal kick. Try to do something clever. Effectively, Kyle Walker-Peters closed it down. Challenges Gareth Bale on an attempted cross. And it's the goal kick. Come on. Oh, Spurs got the ball back again. Heung-min Son. Good. And now we're on the break. Walk up, bursting forward. Lay it off to Ings. Yeah. Ings out wide. Looking for options. Cross right across face the goal. Armstrong's got the ball on the other side of the penalty area now. Spurs are doing well to see him out. And we got a corner again. I think Ings' cross was a little deep. That's good. Oh, it just goes over Shea's head. So many more chances today. Another Ward-Prowse corner. Oh! Yes! Oh, Danny Ings with a headed goal. Get in. Get in. That's what we needed. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Ball in. Oh, what a header. It looked too low. It looked like he hadn't beaten the first man, but literally, it just bounces off Danny Ings' head straight in the opposite corner. Wow. Oh, lovely. Lovely. What a goal. Oh, we've deserved it. We deserved it. Fantastic. Fantastic. Ings with a headed goal at 29 minutes and 35 seconds. Very happy. But you know, when you've had that many shots on goal, that many shots on target, that many corners, what happens? You score goals. Happy with that. Very happy with that. Oh, Prowse picked up the ball. Spurs players seem to think that he'd been fouled there, but nothing. Oh. Teller threatened the run there. Look how high Salisu is, man. You wouldn't believe that we just scored a goal, looking at how high we played. It's like we know we need to score about 3. It's a long ball by Bale, looking for Human Son, goes straight to McCarthy. Straight to McCarthy. Spurs have got a lot to play for in this. You got to look at their league position. I mean, they squandered points all season. Putting up the point. Points dropped from winning positions. Spurs dropped 20. We've dropped 18. They're just trying to sell the second half for us, aren't they? Don't worry, we're still going to be watching. But Spurs have got they've got to fight for Europa League where they are at the moment. And that's not, taking into consideration, should there be a points deduction, where will they end? Because quite frankly, that's what's needed. Because any monetary fine is going to have to be absolutely immense to make any kind of impact on these owners. So I think it's going to be a points deduction. Look at that, snicking the ball back. Danny Ings picking it up. Shouts at Cole Peters. It's picked up by Højbjerg. He is good at that. Most interceptions in the Premier League last season. That's why Spurs wanted him. He's very good at that job. Look at that. Total shots 7, on target 4, 4 corners, 41% possession, and we're 1-0 up. We're winning away. We're winning away. We're winning away. Pushing forward now. Kyle Walker. There's so many attacks going on. This is fantastic. Passing game. So much better. It's a really risky pass that somehow trickled through. Danny Ings pressing the goalkeeper. He's had success doing that before. At this ground. Last season. That's mad when Danny Ings scored that goal against Spurs last season. Because we were all in the away end, we had no idea what was going on. It was only when we saw Danny running towards the corner flag, jumping in the air, we thought, oh, we scored, because he closed them down. It's a bizarre goal. He loves a goal at this stadium, though, does Danny Ings? In fact, I think he scored on every visit to, what's it called, the Tottenham Stadium? The London Stadium? That's not London Stadium. They call it White Hart Lane still? Okay. Yeah. I think I prefer this kit with the red shorts. Any thoughts on that? A little bit of a slip there from Bednarek. Oh man, these passes from Vestergaard are proper risky. Oh, Penny cuts across. Walcott's on the ball. Oh, we've got another corner. Another corner. Wow. They've got to pull it back for some of these challenges, haven't they? It wasn't much of a shot from Walcott. Didn't really look like it had any belief behind it. Another corner. Another corner. Corner in. Not as good this time. Well, Prowse getting a second chance. Ball comes in again. Yeah. That's a free kick, isn't it? Oh, Walcott round the back. Cuts back. Oh. Great bit of play, though. Oh, my word. Go on. Go on. Oh. Vestergaard with the cross into the box, and it fell to the feet of Nathan Teller. One of our players is down, injured. Bednarek's back up. Armstrong's been clattered down. So Celso came out. Yeah, it doesn't need make. Firstly, Son stops. Armstrong runs into him. And they both go flying. It's clumsy. The Spurs have got a free kick just outside the penalty area. In the sort of position you want a Ward-Prowse free kick to be. Thank you, Abigail. Tottenham Stadium. There we go. Eric Dyer and Gareth Bale are hanging over this. I got a feeling Eric Dyer is going to be taking this. Danny Ings is lying on the floor behind the wall. McCarthy looks very wide. No, straight against the wall. Oh, a shame. Come on, get the ball down. Nicely done. No. How's that a foul? Who was in with that? Celso and Walcott. That's 50-50 to me. Very unlucky. That's Spurs free kick from a long way out now. No, we tend to be pretty good at defending these sort of free kicks. Just going to whip it in and try and put it on the head of one of the Spurs players. We're going to watch our defensive line here. Play the offside trap, which we tried to do. And it was a terrible, terrible free kick. It's almost like it went the wrong way. They were expecting it to go that way, and it went that way. That's the thing when I do these watch lines all by myself. I've got to do a lot of chatting. We hate Tottenham, we hate Tottenham, we hate Tottenham, we hate Tottenham. Come on. About 3 players trying to get the ball back. And we do. Where was this performance on Sunday? I'll tell you what, though, Salisbury left back. I love it. He's really staying high as well. Taylor got the ball mugged off him. Yeah. Chris Coleman there. We're playing with such confidence. We are. Whew. We have Friday night football. Arsenal at home to Everton on 7:30. Little touch from Walcott. Not enough. Was that pass again? Oh, I missed that. Great run from Phil Walcott. Tottenham are lucky. These 3 or 4 balls down in this game. They couldn't complain. They really couldn't. Shadows. That's a foul. Is he finally giving a yellow card to a Spurs player? Who's he giving it to? Is it Serge? Ndombele. 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 That's a yellow card. And another one. Oh, he tripped over. Oh, it's got to be one digital chant that they play in the stadiums that I really dislike. Oh, when the Spurs go marching in, it's like the disrespect of playing that when we're playing them. We sing our own songs, we sing our own songs. We are Southampton, we sing our own songs. It was working hard today. Everyone is working hard today. Look at that. Stats updated. Total shots, we have a 9. Still 4 on target. Oh, it's right out to everyone. God, it's me. That was lucky. Somehow got through. I was just bouncing all over the place and just was falling, luckily in the right spot. Okay, how many minutes of stoppage? Only one added minute. That's a good touch by the. Get rid. That's it. That's it. Pick up the ball. Spurs got it on the outside of the box, looking to cross it in. Oh. Got a bit lucky there. Ball comes in. Son tries to put it across the 5-yard line to find maybe Ndombele or Lucas Moura, and Lucas Moura just sticks a foot out and blasts it over. Lucky. You read my mind. What the Spurs chant that they play? Oh, are we sing our own song? Just annoys me. Half time. Wow. Wow. Danny Ings with the defending. Wow. We were happy with that. My goodness. How about that? Right. It's half time. It is half time. Let me stop that. Don't want to keep that counting, do we? Reset you. Lovely stuff. Right. What did we make of that? I thought that was the best half of football we've seen since the Liverpool at home game. Isn't that mad? The football we've tolerated from Southampton. It's been rough, but that was so much better. So running through the stats in the first half. Wait for this to refresh. Okay, so here we go. We've had 42% possession. We've had 9 shots. Amazing. We've had 4 shots on target, so that's already 3 more than we had in the entire game on Sunday. But there we go. We've had 5 corners and we've got 0 yellow cards. And looking over, Spurs have had a total of 6 shots, 0 on target. They've had 2 corners and they've got 1 yellow card. That yellow card just at the end of the half there for Ndombele. So I'm happy with that. Wow. Do you know, there's lots of comments here that exactly what I'm thinking. Why could we not play that like this on Sunday? Where was this on Sunday? This is so much better. This is the Hasenhüttl football that we all love. But what stops us from playing like this? Is it a confidence thing? Did we just bottle it? What was it? Because the only differences in the side here. Okay, you got Walcott starting, you got Shea Adams starting, you got Salisu starting. There's quite a few changes there. You don't have Diallo on the pitch. We're working with Armstrong and Ward-Prowse in the middle. We've got Nathan Teller on the pitch. I think everyone's out there that got something to prove, As Steve said here, there's so much more movement. And it's good movement, and it's good passing. There's still those really sketchy passes by Vestergaard. There's 1 or 2 of those that are still hanging around. But overall, the passing game is so much better. We can, string 3 or 4 passes together. It's been a while since we've been able to do that. Absolutely nuts. Neil's loving it. Thoughts on the Super League? We did an entire stream. We spoke for an hour on that on Monday night, and yeah, go and watch that video. It's pretty decent. It also goes into the financials as well. I use a graph and everything. It's value. It's utter value for money, that one. Something's clearly been said to each of the players. They've up their levels by 200%. Yep. Also playing well. I just realised Jack isn't with you today. He is. Jack is always with us in some form or another. In fact, he's probably watching this on his phone somewhere. So if you're watching Jack, I see you, Jack. There we go. But Jack will be back. Don't worry. Pressure's off. Yeah, maybe that's the case. You know, we've got nothing to play for. Spurs have got everything to play for. You know, they need to pick up points if they're going to get European football. You know, will there be a points deduction which will maybe see us fall into a European spot? Who knows? Not ruling anything out at the moment. So Ralph Kruger's wrong to call us a small club. He can call us what he wants. We don't care. Let's see here. Who do you prefer, Forster and McCarthy? That's a really difficult question. I would like Forster's legs and Armstrong's hands, because Forster makes a lot of save with his feet. It sounds like pretty drastic surgery. I don't know what I'm suggesting there. But I don't know. Jack obviously prefers... So I got my daughter in the other room. Yes, we're winning. Finally. We're playing good football too. Literally playing the goal now. So before that goal goes in, I'm literally about to see horrible corner. Terrible corner. Can't even beat the first man. But somehow, Ings just dips his head and it just finds its way into that corner. I mean, the distance that ball's got to travel at that height, it's like a direct canal going straight into the goal. So, yeah, that's mad. Absolutely mad. But in answer to your question, Gregor, do you know what? I can't pick. I think they're as good or as bad as each other, whichever one you want to pick. But they both have their individual qualities. Salisu and Walcott have been dodgy. I like Ward-Prowse and Armstrong in the middle. Salisu had a couple of mistakes. I wouldn't say... Walcott's done all right. So maybe, yeah, a bit dodgy. You know, there were a couple of moments where it could have sort of, you know, bounced off, and you know, that touch where effectively sort of laid it on the plate for Gareth Bale. But you know, Salisu could have scored an early header. That would have been amazing. And this from Shea, like anywhere else, that's a goal. Yeah, straight to goalkeeper. Leicester were there for the taking. We could have smashed them playing like this. We would have smashed them playing like this. Absolutely. And, you know, I said on that stream as well, that Leicester that played on Sunday was exactly the Leicester that we needed to win that game. You know, they missed a lot of opportunities. They didn't have a lot of shots on goal. I think they only had, you know, had it not been for that deflection, they had one shot on goal. So, yeah, happy. So, yeah, we would have done very well. Tell a man a match so far. It's a good shout. It's causing a lot of problems. He seems to have the support at the back as well. And I think that was a big problem with the last few games that Teller's featured in, is the fact that he was pushing forward, losing the ball, and there was nothing behind. But I like Salisu in that because he's quick, he's defensive. He's like a giant Kyle Walker-Peters at the moment. So it's all very, 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 very positive. Whoa, is this actual Troops TV? I'd love it. Dude, send me a link. I'll get you on the stream. I'll get you on the stream. MatchDayVlogs at btinternet.com. Send me Send me an email. I'll get you on here. Mad. Loving it. I don't think Spurs are playing that badly today, but I would love to beat them. Love to beat them. It's true. I had it this time. Yes, I did a video, and there was some problem with the audio. I won't bore you with details. It was 48 hertz versus 44 hertz, and YouTube compression meant that certain speakers didn't pick it up. I'm very sorry about that. It won't happen again. There we go. I have to check my email out to see if Troops is trying to get on. He did a great, passionate speech on the Super League thing as well, which ended simply by saying NHL is a business, NBA is a business, Premier League is a sport. Spot on. Troops, where are you at the moment? Are you in the UK or US? I'm fascinated to know. I have to check my emails now. But no, we are absolutely dominating this game. I mean, we haven't got the most possession, but looking at the stats, total shots 9, 4 on target, corners 5. Spurs haven't even had a shot on target yet. Love it. Absolutely love it. And also, I'm not sure if anyone noticed, but the thumbnail for this watch along, I really don't like the Spurs logo, so I decided to put a cockerel on top of a basketball instead of their logo. I enjoyed it. All right, second half coming up. In fact, I'm going to go get a drink. Get this ready. There we go. We're back. We're back. It's going to bring on. That's me rushing back, thinking the second half is next. And they do a second half. It's coming up next. And they come back after an ad break, tell you a few more things, and then say, second half is coming up next. And give you a few more ads. What is it? Seriously. Where is Jack? Jack is not available tonight. He's fine though. He's all good. He will be back soon. Will be back soon. There we go. I'll put this up here. If anyone wants to join me on the post-match thing reaction, send me a email to the MatchDayVlogs at BT Internet, and I'll send you the link on that. Deal? Good. Here we go. Second half coming up. Look at me, trying to make sure I'm on time. There we go. We're back. There we go. Shooting towards the away section now. Very fond memories of that section. I mean, we've never experienced a win at the stadium before, but we did win. It's a fantastic goal made by Nathan Redmond, finished by Danny Ings, which sent about 4,000 or 5,000 travelling support. Going absolutely crazy at that end. And it was just amazing. I loved it. I love it. Thank you. And this delivery. Lucas Moura's down injured. Hang on. Let's put this there. Oh, we're good. We're good. Ethan, I feel like I need to put something on the banner here. Jack's fine. He will be back. It would be like a little thing of how many times I say this during the stream. Jack is fine. He sends his apologies. He will be back. Let's check. Let me see if I put the. There you go. That one down there has got the internet address on it. Oh, Salisu coming crunching in again. Oh, what's all that about? Coming together with Ings and Højbjerg. It's a looping ball straight to Alex McCarthy. Hang on there. I didn't realise I wasn't watching an Ultra HD. Can't be doing that, can we? Oh, lovely stuff from Salisu. Just completely... oh, and then he just wayward pass. Come on. Salisu's look great. In fact, he was just able to intercept that with absolute ease. Shea all by himself on the left there. Scrappy play, still pressing. Still pressing. It's just a sense of urgency that we didn't see in any of the game time on Sunday. Just so weird. Spurs got the ball back, playing out from the back. Sergio Aurier trying to get past Theo Walcott. That's a little too easy. Maybe out to Reguilon. Looping ball in. Back to the human son. Oh, it's a good strike. We're claiming for something. Not sure what we're claiming for. Alex McCarthy's got it. Oh, chance there for Son. The back heel. Who was that? Is that the Southside's back heel or Gareth Bale's back heel? Spurs have got the ball again. It's a good spell for Spurs this. Human Son. Through ball to no one. McCarthy picks up calmly. There you go. Oh, nearly got the ball mugged off us there. Playing out from the back. Given a foul? Oh, look at this. We have a special guest, everyone. How are we doing, Ed?
Mate? I saw the score and I thought I had to pop in and
just to introduce everyone. This is my good friend Ed. He is a Arsenal fan, so I thought it made sense to bring him in on the stream. How you doing, Ed?
Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. I'm doing good. I don't know how long I got, but I saw the score and I thought I'll just grab my Arsenal shirt and pop on and have a little chuckle at Spurs. Could be premature, obviously.
we will have to see. We'll have to see.
How's it going? Saints playing well?
We were just saying, actually, it's literally the best football we've seen Southampton play this year. This year, I mean, we've had 4 shots on target, and we scored a goal. We didn't have, well, we only had 1 shot on target in the semi-final against Leicester on Sunday. So, yeah, completely different.
Yeah, I've got it up, actually. Good old Danny Ings, eh?
Yeah. That's so much better.
It'd be sad if the Spurs manager lost his first game in charge, wouldn't it? Young lad. All the hopes and dreams and aspirations of the team behind him.
Exactly. This is what sarcasm sounds like, people. Bale with that. Whoa. That is a sketchy shot there. I don't think Spurs have been playing badly. They've just missed. I think they're missing Harry Kane, definitely.
No new manager bounce. Then they haven't all come out.
No, I mean it looked a bit more interesting, the football. You know, a lot less defensive wise. But you know, Spurs have had 8 attempts, 1 on target. We've had 9 and 4 on target. It's a much better ratio for us. Because Arsenal are, where are they in the table in relation to Spurs?
Well, so if Spurs lose this, then we'd be 4 points behind with a game in hand. So it would be realistic to finish above them for the first time in 4 years, I think, which is pretty embarrassing for to say as an Arsenal fan. So you'd be doing us a big favour. Obviously, a Theo Walcott goal wouldn't go amiss.
Yeah. Do you remember that FA Cup game that we watched? St Mary's. It was just that Theo Walcott came on and scored a hat trick. The 5-0 mauling.
That, do you know, that was so awkward because Anna was just chanting, wasn't she? We were sat in the Saints fan and there was this little 5-6-year-old girl going, "Come on, Arsenal!" And you could see all the Saints fans were being very polite and very nice about it. She's a very sweet little girl, but she was really rubbing it in. I was melting into the chair. Well, melting, you know, with embarrassment and pride, a little bit of both mixed in.
Oh, it's got to be a foul, isn't it? No worries, just pick the ball. What's your minute counter say, Ed? 50...
Minute counter what on the game?
Yeah,
54.
Okay.
Are we watching? Oh, because I'm watching on the app, so am I a bit behind?
Yeah. So I'd say the good or bad news.
Okay, so watching with the delay, that could be awkward. It's just when you start screaming goal, and I'm going, am I watching the right game?
We did one with a channel in the West Coast of America. It was funny because my stream was like ahead, and then Jack's was next, and then Matt's was like third. So he had like this, yes, and like, yes. By the time it got to Matt, he was like, I think I know what's coming.
I've got a football WhatsApp group with my friends, and I have to be careful not to look at it when I'm watching on the app because they always spoil it for me. I mean, it's quite nice to know a goal's coming if it's an Arsenal goal, but
oh, Ings has come off. Why has Ings come off? Oh, I missed that. My word. Is he injured?
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah.
Hamstring, apparently.
It's not good. So Diallo's coming on for Danny Ings, which probably means Walcott's gone up front with Shea.
Theo.
Ball into the box. It's quite funny earlier. We think we had Troops TV on commenting, but we're not 100% sure whether it was real or fake.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Some of your stuff has had quite good, but like been used on the website and stuff, hasn't it? A few times.
Yeah. So who knows? Because what's Arsenal's running like?
It's not too bad, actually, apart from Chelsea. Okay. Well, we've got Everton on Friday, which is a little bit tricky. and we've got Chelsea. But apart from that, I think we've got West Brom. I think we've got Brighton. It's fairly decent. That said, we drew with Fulham the other day and could have easily lost. So there's no easy game for Arsenal at the moment, sadly. It's just all about the Europa now for us, whether our season becomes it literally is now a tightrope between if we don't win the Europa, it's a core. Has he actually achieved anything this year? Have we improved at all?
Right.
Whereas if we win it, it's like, wow, what a building season, a trophy, Champions League, some good progress. I just think so much hangs on that now. I'd imagine I don't know if his job hangs on it, but it's certainly, if we don't win it, he'll be on a tightrope at the start of next season.
Right. Yeah.
That would be my thoughts anyway.
But he won the FA Cup last season, so
it's funny how quickly stuff gets forgot, though, isn't it? Like that.
Yeah.
I think a couple of really dire performances, and there has been a couple of really dire performances this year, and you kind of think, we don't mind losing, we don't mind being in the top 4, but it's pretty worrying to see the team just not show up.
Yeah, very flat. Oh, that looks like a handball. Oh, and Gareth Bale scored.
Oh, no, not Gareth. I haven't got it yet.
Why is he celebrating? It's the next...
Yeah, it's the same sport bread, isn't he? Well, he's probably celebrating because he hasn't got much left to celebrate, has he? He's pretty washed up. True. Maybe the boss offered him the morning off to play golf if he scored a goal.
Oh, it's a good goal. So annoying. I haven't even put up the banner. Look. I thought that was a handball from a...
God, I've got a massive delay. Still haven't seen the goal.
Darn it. It's going so well.
It's all right. There's still plenty of time left for Spurs to throw the game. Yeah. Be a bit Spursy.
I like to think we can create at least something. It's funny, I just had a message from Jack. He says, why am I missing this? And I don't think he's seen the goal yet.
What is it? Is it?
He is a family dinner to attend. So yeah, can't make them all.
What was your opinion as a neutral of the Super League nonsense?
Oh, it's pretty horrendous, really.
Oh man,
I think. Do you know what? I had this theory though that effectively, I mean, just thinking about some of the fans of these self-acclaimed top 6 clubs. No offense.
We're none taken. Don't worry, we're as embarrassed as anyone else.
But like, I was thinking about it in terms of like turning it into what it would be, and I'm thinking, okay, so say for instance you're expelled from any international competition. What could effectively happen is the fact that footballers will play out their career and then go and play in the Super League to retire and make loads of money. Just a bit like what the MLS is at the moment, where effectively players go to America to get paid extortionate amount of money to help promote the game over there. So, I mean, it would be a stretch, and it would have taken like all the sanctions in place.
That would work if they were to found some clubs for it, I guess, and just make some new clubs up. You wouldn't want your club to be, no one would want their club to become like the graveyard for retiring football players to make their money. But aren't
they already doing that with the MLS anyway?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so glad it's over. I actually genuinely lost sleep over it. I spent the day posting on the Arsenal forums my disgust. Felt like a bit of a victory when they all cracked the fan pressure.
Yeah, rightly so. I think there's a James Milner tweet that Peter Crouch retweeted that I absolutely loved. It said just the Super League stuff is just basically like a lad's night out that's been arranged without asking the missus first. This is like...
And that really works with the different countries as well, because it's all the Brits who've gone, yeah, we'll come. No, we're not coming. Whereas the Spanish are like, well, we don't respect what the wife says. We're just going to do it anyway. And the Italian said, well, we were supposed to tell our wives.
Which one?
We're steering dangerously close to some casual European racism here. I think we better back down.
Yeah, I forgot. We're monetized now. We can't do this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But no, it's a farce, and I'm glad it. It's just amazing how fast it progressed and demised.
Well, it wasn't like new Super League proposed. It was like clubs have signed up. Starts in August.
Yeah, statements made.
Yeah, it was appalling, really appalling. But yeah, thank God it's over. I thought that the way some of the pundits came out was really. I hate Gary Neville, but it was great to see him come out, and that kind of gloves off kind of punditry that he does was perfect for.
Yeah, it was
for that
exactly
situation.
what I needed.
Yeah.
But he's talked about an independent governing body to oversee the Premier League anyway, so which is something that's definitely needed.
I'm just going to jump off for a sec because Caspian's just getting out of the bath. Shall I come back on?
Yeah, no worries. I'll just just leave you. I'll just put you in the green room, should we say?
Okay.
Why is there an Arsenal fan on the show? Because this is against Tottenham. Why not? Why not indeed? Much more of an even game in the second half by the looks of it. Let's cut inside. Someone needs to close that down. Oh! Wow. Salisu just turned right into Gareth Bale and somehow cleared the ball out. Man, that is nuts. Ooh. Corner to Spurs. Spurs have woken up. Definitely woken up. Corner goes right across to the other corner. There's a foul on Southampton player in the box. And it is a free kick. Right, Gineppo's coming on. It looks like Gineppo's coming on for CO. I don't hate that. Yeah, Ings got a hamstring injury. Oh, it's a good ball in. Yumin Sung near to the penalty area, squares it across. Whoa. No, all right. I think I got the ball back. Oh, Diallo does well there. Is it Diallo? Gineppo, a good lay back. Oh. Come on. Spurs on attack again. Human Son has caused a lot of problems down that left side. Oh, Spurs are playing well at the moment. It's a great challenge. Great challenge. Gineppo with a quick ball out. They're looking for a Southampton player. Yes, come on. Well done, Shea. What was that? Okay, Shea's got the ball back again. So it's Diallo. Diallo lays it off to Prowse. Back to Salisu. Gineppo. Look at us stringing passes together. Hooray! Hooray! Diallo misread the play. Come on. What is the possession stats at the moment? I think it's heavily Spurs. So deep cross in. Salisu looping header. And a very ambitious left foot shot from Gareth Bale. Let's have a look at stats. Yeah, Tottenham with 61% possession at the moment. Looking at bring on Harry Winks by the looks of it. Spurs take a quick free kick. There we go. So Armstrong breaking forward, ton of space. Laid it off to Salisu. Sorry, Kyle Walker-Peters. Diallo with a ton of space around. They're signaling like we should just kick out our play for some reason. Why? Just too nice. Kyle Walker-Peters gets the ball. It's a fair challenge. It's not a head injury. Dombele's coming on for Harry Winks. Sorry, reverse that. Harry Winks is coming on for Ndombele. Come here from. Will you take a draw at this stage? Yeah, I might take a point right now. Also, I saw a comment earlier about I just want the season to end, but it's kind of like we need these games to show what we can do. Hasenhüttl needs these games to show what he can do. Wow, look at those fixtures Spurs have got. Oh, Man City wants a League Cup final. Sheffield United, Leeds, Wolves, Villa, Leicester. It's not too bad. Oh, we're looking leggy now. There's a square. Human Son. Goal. Goal.
Oh, yeah. I've just got a washing machine. I'm just going to mute my mic because I've just got a washing machine. It's going to be like 2 minutes and then it will be finished. But otherwise, I think it's going to be.
Well, the goal has gone in. Human Son. It was a good goal. It was a good goal. George Jackson also okay. He's missing this one now.
Oh no, I didn't realize. I didn't even realize I've just caught up.
We're looking at an offside. Please.
Pray to the gods of VAR.
Yes, Lucas Moura was in the way. Of course, he was in the line of sight. He was in the line of sight. Come on. Come on. Of course he
Yeah. He was in the line of sight.
Our referee's going to have a look at it, which means
That's
here
good.
we go.
That's
Peer
good.
pressure. Peer pressure.
Good.
This will do. Yeah. Send them to the monitor. It's like, I think that was interfering with play.
It's usually a good sign if they have to go look at the monitor.
Yeah. It's a quick decision. No goal.
Yeah.
We're at Tottenham. We're at Tottenham. We're at Tottenham.
We are Tottenham haters. One of my favourite songs.
Oh, yes. I can change the score back. Oh, that feels good. Deducting opposing team. Oh, that was nice.
That is what one thing VR has added to football is celebrating a opponent's team being goal being disallowed.
Love it. So I suppose you're surprised now, aren't I?
I'm watching it now. I'm just he's looking at the monitor now. I'll have to. I've been thinking about getting Sky. Might do it. Is the other game going on now, or is that later?
It's after this. Yeah. So was it City, Aston Villa? Oh, that's a relief. Although Spurs do look so much more on the ball now. Or we've just suddenly dropped off. I think that's our problem.
Never underestimate their power to be Spursy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of anti-Daniel Levy protests I saw outside the stadium.
Rightly so.
On the social media, yeah. I think all the big owners need to be put under pressure after this week.
I don't see how the I don't think anyone was a fan of the Glaziers like ever. So I don't think anything's going to change on that regard. But just the likes of John Henry and Kroenke. I mean,
it's Dan Kroenke. I mean, we've hated him for years, but this is the final. This has been the final straw.
Yeah,
I think the problem is I was reading a really good blog on it, and there's a blog called Ask Blog, and the guy was saying the problem is who's going to buy us. We're worth so much money. We're underperforming, and most of the people that can afford us are not going to be any better.
Right.
In
They're going to be the same sort of business.
Yeah, I think he said the chances of us getting a philanthropist or a genuine Arsenal supporter are infinitesimal, was the word he used.
Well, he invented a new word to describe it. I love it. Yeah, it's really difficult, isn't it? Because you're kind of like looking for your next Sheikh Mansour sort of.
Well, the one hope is Matthew Flamini. You know Matthew Flamini, there's an ex-Arsenal player.
Yeah.
And he invested a lot of his money into his friend's biofuel business, and it took off, and he's now, I think he's close to being a billionaire. Wow. So there's this kind of like hope amongst the fan base that he will decide to buy a football team at one point. And having spent most of his career at Arsenal and like big part of the Wenger years, 2 different stints, but both under Wenger, that he might come and save us.
Sounds very romantic.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not holding my breath.
If he's got some sound advisors around, and he perhaps might say, "You sure you want to do this?"
Yeah. Did you see them against Liverpool?
Yeah, exactly. Like I advise you on that biofuel stuff, and I think you agree. I helped you there with this one. I'm gonna say you're not gonna like it either, but
yeah. If Michael Arteta was standing in front of the Dragon's Den talking about the Arsenal team, explaining the merits of the club, I think we'd be getting lots of "I'm out."
Yeah,
pretty quickly.
With Flamini at the end with a cat.
Yeah. Yeah.
The whole kind of like German model where that's like 51% owned by the fans.
Yeah.
Is that ever something that's likely to happen in the Premier League? I can't see how that even happens.
I think Arsenal have just gone the other way in the sort of past decade. So look, what's coming up is Boris Johnson's talking about government intervention. And one of the, and I'm not like speaking from a position of massive knowledge on this, but my brother was saying that one of the advantages of, well, possibly the only, depending on your political point of view, but the advantage of Brexit is that we now have self-governance when it comes to things like this. So we could bring in governance of football and insist that certain financial restraints or ways of working are put in. It's not impossible. So, and Boris Johnson seems, there's definitely going to be a review. I think one of the funniest things I saw about this was Stephen Fry comment that anything that unites Boris Johnson and Jeremy Corbyn must be an evil thing. But yeah,
or an important thing.
Yeah. But yeah, so that they might come in and say that enough's enough with these big foreign owners. They've basically staged a coup d'etat on our Premier League over the last few years, and they might come in and say, "Hey, no, this is British football, and it's going to be run by the Brits," and so they might do. The German model is amazing. There's a lot we could learn from Europe. I don't know if the French still do it, but they had a rule, didn't they, where you had to have. Did you have to have 4 French players under 23 in your matchday team or squad at one point?
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and that kind of led to the Henry Vieira years. They were all part of that.
Such a complex thing, really. I mean, do you think that any kind of, sort of the governance from, Boris's plan might lead to things like salary caps or stuff like that? Would it?
I don't know. Honestly, I mean, I really don't know. I wonder if that's to do with ownership, whether they have some kind of say on the way clubs are owned or the way that decisions about clubs are made. Would be spoken about, or whether the clubs saw that as a possibility based on joining the Super League, and that's why they pulled out, because they saw that coming and they were like, well, hang on, that would be ruinous for us. Maybe if we drop out, we can at least not have that measure taken against us.
Yeah, it's kind of a checkmate situation, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like when the conversation, the line was, "We'll do everything we can."
Yeah.
And I was thinking, that doesn't sound like it's a particularly confident thing.
Yeah.
And like we'll do all measures. You sort of need to start to ramp up. You sort of these like police funding for match day games and stuff like that sort of being pulled off. So
I think what's happened with this though is the fans of the Big Six. I mean, if you look on the Arsenal forums or you see some of the stuff seen in the news, we're in favour of these measures. You know, if Arsenal get points deduction at the start of next season, I'm in favour of that. You know,
right.
For the behaviour, I haven't spoken to a single fan of any of those clubs who is in support of the way our clubs are being managed and run, and the idea of breaking away and forming an elite group.
It's like any fine though is not going to be severe enough, is it?
No, I mean a point's fine.
Come close.
No, you're right. It's not, but I think it'd be a way of saying, you know, this is the extent we're prepared to take it to, hitting you where it hurts, and you know the chase for titles. But look, the great thing about it was that the fans won. I thought it was a really important moment. You know, the moment I saw that the teams had started pulling out and then Arsenal had pulled out, I was, you know, it's probably my happiest moment as an Arsenal supporter in many years, you know, and I'm including the FA Cup win. It was a really big moment to see that, that the fans could make that difference.
And it's also the you know, I don't think I spoke to anyone I only saw like maybe one or two who were in favour of the idea of the Super League, but just to see the outcry from those 6 clubs fans and the how angered they were by it, just, you know, put your belief back in football, you know, and just show exactly what, you know, what football means to the people. It's
the Arsenal announcement on Facebook had 24,000 comments under it within 6 hours. 3 of them were mine. One of them got taken down for language. It was the response was swift and decisive from the fans. Like, no, you know, it was, don't you dare do this to our club.
Yeah.
Right, we're having a Saints last-minute winner, are we?
I hope so.
Theo Walcott.
They're rolling around. Spurs player rolling around the penalty area. What's happened? Have they given a penalty?
No.
What is this? What? I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh, sorry. That is ridiculously harsh.
Is it a pen?
Vestergaard stood like this. And the ball comes over the top of one of the other players jumping, hits his arm. It's down by his side. I'm sorry if Matty Cash can get away with it and we can't get away with that.
The handball stuff is the stuff that the VAR seems most inconsistent on.
Wait a minute, it's a free kick. So maybe they spotted something. I don't know what's going on now. What is this? Oh, there's a challenge outside the box. It's on the line, so it's going to be given as a penalty. It's on the line. I reckon that's going to be given as a penalty. He's just given a pen.
Has he?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Some of the players are just standing around like they don't understand the decision. Just stay there, guys. Just stay there. So the last time we were at Spurs Stadium, we lost to a human son penalty, and he dived for that one.
I remember actually, yeah.
Disgraceful. Come on, McCarthy. Well, at least it wasn't given for that handball, which wasn't a handball. Come on, Alex McCarthy.
No good.
To go. Not happy with that.
It's annoying the way that whenever Kane's out, Son just seems to, it's almost like there's a button on the back of his neck that whenever Kane's out, they can just go, right, we need you to start filling his boots, and he just starts banging them in, and he's too good for Tottenham, Son.
Yeah. Thing is, it's... Oh, that's depressing hearing it a second time.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I've got the stuff. He's coming through the mic.
That's all right. 6 minutes of stoppage.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, come on. I gotta admit, Spurs have been so lucky on this. Oh, wait a minute. We've now jumped to the top of the table of points dropped from winning positions. We've overtaken Spurs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a great stat.
We're now 21 points dropped from winning positions. 21 points dropped from winning positions.
Yeah, that's an issue, isn't it? That's
We've also, dropped a lot of points from losing positions as well, to be fair.
It's all right. It's Spurs. They'll get their comeuppance. Failure's always just around the corner for Spurs.
Yeah. Well, that's, I'm sure it's Sunday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's hope so.
There's a family got in our house half at the moment. We've got possession back. Nice turn by Ward-Prowse. It's looking for a Southampton player. Come on. Halfway through stoppage time already. It's one of those results that I don't think we've deserved to win, but to lose just feels gutting.
Yeah, from 1-0 up. A loss against Spurs never feels good. Let's face it.
Yeah. From a penalty as well. Harry Kane celebrating with a mask on. Banner!
Back in a sec.
No worries. What do we do with this? What do we do with this? Spurs on the break again. Human Son breaking into the box. Trying to fish for another pen. That's what that run was. Oh, come on. Oh. They're giving Gareth Bale the man of the match. Chris Coleman, co-commentator, is giving a Welsh player man of the match. Let me know in the comment section who you think your Southampton player man of the match is. Yeah, it's going to blow. There we go. It's ended. Not as we wanted it. How gutting is that? What to do? I think you're still muted, Ed. Try and mute you.
Sorry, yeah, that was muted at my end. Yeah. You let me down, Saints. You let me down. I came on 1-0 up. I thought, yeah, you put us in touching distance of Spurs.
What to do?
Gareth Bale, I know something.
Absolute shocker. Well, it's ended. Not as we wanted. Tottenham 2, Southampton 1. We'll be doing a post-match. Yeah, boo! Proper boo. It was there for the winning. That was the gutting thing about it. But you know, there we go. But we'll be doing our post-match show later on tonight. So to jump on and join us for that. But as always, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one.
Thanks for having me.
So there, guys. Bye.